Keys to the game. In this segment of Keys to the Game, we're going to be talking about not taking the game for granted. Once again, we're going into 2024, the new year, and I just want to make sure all the basketball players who are currently pros and the guys who are seeking to be a pro one day. That is your job, not your job, but that is your dream. That's your aspiration. That's what you desire to be. You desire to be a pro one day. You know, you want to play overseas. You might have dreams of any NBA, but I'm understanding now it's becoming more realistic for most individuals and most players that they understand that the route to becoming a pro is through overseas. And there's so many guys who's transitioning. Kemba just transitioned. Well, I think I just seen Boogie Cousins just signed with where Dwight is at, you know? And it's just showing that there's so much transition into the overseas basketball between the 3-on-3, between just the world of basketball is growing. It is growing. And for the guys who are just looking to take their talent, take their talents overseas, or desiring one day to be a pro, just understand that you can't take it for granted. Don't take the workouts for granted. Don't take the bad days on the court where you can't make a shot. Don't take the bad games. Don't take any of it for granted. Why? I say that. Coming in, like I said, coming into a new year, and we gotta have a new perspective, because this can all be taken away in a moment. Crazy story. I got one of my best friends. He was playing in a game recently, maybe 1-2 days ago, and he just went up for a layup or a dunk or something, and he had 3 fractured ribs. Just out of nowhere. When he got an x-ray, they didn't even see it. They said it was nothing. Doctor came back, re-looked at it. You got 3 cracked ribs. 3 cracked ribs, broken ribs for going up for a layup. So that kind of makes you want to think, like, how long did he have this injury? Because as we were speaking about it, it was like you probably had this injury for quite some time, and you've just been playing through it without without slowing down. It's just like you probably gotten adjusted to the pain to the point that where it doesn't even matter that you got hurt or you have 3 broken ribs. You've just been playing through the pain and just been continuously dominating, because the last game, I think it was just the MVP of the game, had like 28 points or something crazy. You know, he was player of the game and he was dominating, playing great. Say he's feeling like he's back in his rhythm, feeling like everything is going, you know, when you get in your rhythm as a player and everything's flowing good, the ball's dropping, you just have to touch, like we say, the tee. You get that tee. You're shooting that ball, like right now I feel the tee. Anytime you start getting close to the finals and it's time to start going, that tee started getting activated. Tee, don't forget that. That tee is the touch. That's when you shoot and it don't touch nothing. If you're new here, let me introduce you to tee. Tee. Bah, you know that when you shoot and it just comes off this perfect rotation, perfect touch, the ball feels soft when it release your hands. You got clean follow through. Your golf, your offhand good. It's straight, directly. You got that nice lock in the shot, and it's just cash. When you have that, we always hear my friend have a saying: the tee is always on. The tee is always on, no matter what. The tee. It's always on. So he was feeling good. He was in his moment. He was in his bag. He was feeling great. And then something like this just happens out of nowhere. It's crazy how something just random just can happen, and it can really deter your whole life. They say he's projected to come back pretty soon, but just something like that could have had his career just done like that. It just puts in perspective that how fast this can all be over with. So just like that, it could have been worse than what it is. There's another guy which brings this point full circle right now. It's crazy. There's another guy out here in Chile that he was playing on the team that I was playing on, and right before I joined the team with him, he came to like the first 2 or 3 practices, and then he didn't come anymore because he had got diagnosed with cancer. So everybody, you know, did it support and sent some bread. Everybody sent some money just to try to help, you know, just do the best we can to help him. And you know, a lot of people donated, and he was able to get the surgery, cut the cancer out, do the chemo, and he bounced back. But he was a basketball player for, you know, he was in his 30s, same age, around the same age as me, about 33, 34, around the same age. Just had a daughter, was being born in the time all this was happening. So his entire career just got in 1 second. He thought he had a strained muscle, and he thought he had something completely different. Turns out it was cancer. And now it affected his whole body. Done not playing basketball anymore. And he recently posted something that now he has cancer in his lungs. You know, he's asking for help. To make sure I send him some more, because you know, we gotta help those out there. Just it makes it so real for us being basketball players. If you see one of your own go through a situation like this, you understand, like, dang, that could have been me. Just as easy as that, or a little pain turned into 2 cancers, and you're fighting for your life. You can't take this game for granted. You can't just believe like, oh, I'm supposed to be here and this, and they're not doing it. Like, if you're in this life, if you're a pro right now, if you're desiring to be the pro and you get to live the life, learn to enjoy it along the way. Learn to enjoy all the little steps along the way. Because there's so many things that can happen just in your life in general that it can all be over with. It can all be over with, and you'd be stuck standing there wishing and hoping and realizing like all the times that, man, I remember, because I know it kills him to sit there and watch and stuff, because that's who you are. There's nothing worse than being a pro or being a basketball player and have to sit and watch. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's like being hurt. There's nothing you can do about it. So as the new year comes around, make sure you guys understand that the key to the game is to never take any day of this life for granted. Never take the fact that you get to play the game that you love for granted. Do not take it for granted. Take that with you. Take every step. Take it all with you, and enjoy the process of this game. Enjoy if you're a pro. Enjoy that. Enjoy if you are just starting out. If you're in high school and you're just trying to make the team. You've been trying to go to college and you made it to JUCO or NAIA, whatever it is. Don't take it for granted. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.